Hey everybody, want to do a nice little update on this USS Wisconsin. I kind of got the rough base coats down. I got the guns painted, and the base coat on the turrets. Just got them setting in because I actually going to take them out to do some weathering and more detail painting on the deck. I did the deck in the wood color, and nowadays that's sitting at the museum. It is kind of a tar or an asphalt base, so I don't think you can see any of the wood in any of the areas. But on the pictures of when it looked like inactive, it was a wooden deck with a much lighter weathered color than this, but this is just the base color. I'm going to do some weathering on it. I also did, repainted the gray in some of the areas, masked off. It's a little rough now, but I got to do a lot of weathering, so a lot of that's going to actually get fixed. There's one of the smaller guns, just sitting there on the side. So the deck is not glued into the base. And the reason being is you have to run all your wires into that, all your cords. They're holding all the masts up and the flags and stuff. They actually have holes in the pieces they actually run through. And I also have to glue all the guns in place or melt them in place. But these smaller holes here, that's where some of the strings actually go through. There's one back here, none up front, but you run the string through and glue it down. Got the front somewhat done. I gotta do a lot of detail painting on this. It's not gonna look that rough, that's for sure, when I'm done. The base has the top portion painted in gray. I have to mask it off and paint the bottom in black. And then I got all the little pieces here. They're all the sub-assemblies, and they're all painted up. Gotta do some detail painting on those, and then also I have not painted the planes yet. Do a little bit more research. I'm pretty sure those were blue. And here's all the anti-aircraft guns. I have the barrels painted and the base color, that gray. Gonna wait till that's better. And then here's some more of the guns. So I got that. I have a time-lapse video of me getting to this point of this build. That way you can actually see the building take form. It's something I'm going to try to start doing on almost all my videos. If it interests you, please watch it. If not, you can skip that part of the video. But trying to show the creation of it. I know a lot of us, we take that for granted, and there's other people out there that like to see that part. So in the time lapse you'll see me apply this in the masking process. This was the first time I actually used this. I think this bottle's a little old. It did have some hard dried spots in it that were kind of rubbery. It did work alright. Next time I use it, I'm going to apply it a little bit thicker. Because when it came time to taking it off, it was kind of hard. And you can see some spots like right here that it did not work too well in. I think it was too thin, and in the process of taking it off, kind of damaged brown and all that. But like I said, I'm going to really weather this deck up a lot. I'm going to do some dry brushing. I'm going to do some washes, and then I'm going to do the painting of stuff on this, on the deck, so that way I'm not painting it twice. Once that's done, I will be doing a time lapse showing that process too. So, but it's getting there. On this one, I'm also planning on doing some kind of a diorama, not much bigger than the boat itself. So it'll probably be an inch, 2 inches past the front and the back, and maybe 2 inches on both sides, so a little bit 2 inches bigger all the way around. And I'm gonna try to show the making of that as well. So that's about as far as I'm gonna go with this. Hopefully you enjoy watching the build, and I'll talk to you guys next time.